really.
Yeah. I'll buy the omnibus and loan it to you, Mitch.
Yeah, they've actually already released the first half of it in a graphic novel
omnibus
form.
Really?
Yeah.
They should have waited.
I know. Isn't that still stupid? And then the question, The Many Deaths of Vic Sage is out. It's in that stupid format that I hate. But if I would recommend anything, I would say get the Image comic Gideon Falls. That's what you guys need to read.
Did you see what happened in DC continuity this last week? Superman revealed his ID
to the world. Bendis is
to the whole world.
They're like, oh my God, he just took his glasses off. How did we not see this?
Harry Mason came up and hugged him. It was a great moment.
He's like, watch this. Dude, he takes his glasses off. They're like, son of a bitch.
The whole time.
The whole fucking time, man.
They're just like, oh.
The one thing that you stumped us on now is everybody who they say they are, remove your glasses.
What if
and then the
take
Joker
your
shows
glasses
up.
off?
Yeah, and then Batman takes his glasses off and everybody's like, it's fucking Bruce Wayne, son of a bitch.
No. The Superman finally is up there, kind of like a
no way.
Iron Man setting, right?
Yeah.
And, Superman's like, I'm actually, and then pulls off his glasses, or like Clark Kent pulls off his glasses, and everybody's like, oh, we should probably act surprised. Yeah, we never noticed.
Oh, we didn't know.
I mean, he saves the world. If he wants to pretend like he's hidden, we'll go along with it.
They're just too scared to say anything because they think he's going to kill him.
fucking Superman.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Because there's like one intern one day at the Daily Planet walking, hey, I know that you're Superman. He just lasers him with his eyes.
Hey, is that super? Keep walking. Keep walking.
Don't say anything. That's in their handbook, the employee handbook at the Daily Planet. Everybody knows who fucking Clark Kent really is.
The only
He's
people
Superman.
that don't see
We're
it.
not stupid.
The only people that don't see it are Jimmy Olsen and Clark Kent.
It's like, don't tell these guys.
Jimmy thinks he knows something.
It's in like
Jimmy's a paid actor. That's what he is.
He is Turtle Boy.
Yeah. He's in it's in a lead line pages in the handbook. It's like once they get to that part, it's like lead line, do not show. Like it has some sort of warning on it.
Make sure you go into this room to read it.
It's got a little piece at the bottom that says this page left blank intentionally, but that part's not lead lined. Yeah, see?
There you go.
There you go.
Gotcha.
And fucking Clark Kent surviving.
Yeah.
I saw a preview for something called The Flying Man. I don't know if it's old or new or like but it was basically like this guy just shows up. I don't know if it's a movie coming up. I didn't get to dig into it, and so I apologize to our listeners.
Okay.
But I'm sure you can look it up on YouTube or Google or something.
The Flying Man.
This guy just flies like into the city space, and like basically it's them reacting to it because like it's not normal, you know.
Yeah.
And then he just starts picking people up and like dropping them in front of semis and shit.
Nice.
And they're like, okay, so like you're like at that point you're like you don't really know if he's good, bad, whatever. But then they're like he's a vigilante because all these people had multiple things against him. But it was really a weird looking show.
Yeah.
That was kind of interesting. I was like, that's kind of strange. So I'll do a little more research and share on another QuickCast perhaps.
You know we didn't talk about Ghostbusters.
Oh, we sure didn't.
Yeah,
that's a kind of a thing.
We watched a trailer for it like right before.
And then we never even talk about it.
I think this Ghostbusters movie is going to be awesome. And this is going to be blasphemy for most people that love Ghostbusters. I like the last one. I did the Ghostbuster chicks.
Oh, it's okay.
It's
I thought it was funny.
because it was women. It was just because of the actual movie itself.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
So most
I
people
laughed
that
out
I've
loud.
talked to said that movie is bullshit. But I have not. I'm going to full disclosure. I have not seen it because I don't want to ruin Ghostbusters.
It wouldn't ruin
it doesn't
Ghostbusters.
ruin it.
This is one of those movies that unfortunately I knew or read about, like they'd reshot it, so I can tell in the editing that there was originally supposed to be a different villain, and then they changed it, and they did some reshoots and moved it around. So the editing's just kind of poor.
We're still talking about the 2016.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah. Same,
2018.
same year as Suicide Squad, which has terrible editing as well.
Yeah.
That's why everyone hates it.
The year of bad edits.
Yeah, this new one though looks fucking
it looks
pretty
amazing.
rad.
Paul Rudd, obviously, he's good in everything he's in.
So it's going to have the remaining 3 Ghostbusters in it.
So real quick, let's talk about that because you mentioned something when we were watching it. You were absolutely right because there's a part where Ray in the original
he has to mortgage his
house that's out out, or his farmhouse.
His grandparents' farm. That was the only thing they left to his family.
That's right.
And they had 2 mortgages on it.
I think this is not that.
No, that's exactly what I thought.
That's what I would have thought.
I was
too.
like, man, this is Ray Stanz's place.
But
you know
that's
what I mean?
Spangler's. But maybe Spangler saved the farm and he moved
Maybe
in
he
there.
did.
We don't know. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It looks as if he had moved out of New York and put all his stuff there and kind of started to like live a home life and like have stuff going down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so he hid all the other things.
Well, it's kind of cool. They had the like floor puzzle that they had to get through to find everything.
Yeah.
And that's when you really kind of know it's Spangler's place,
Exactly.
I think, because
Yeah.
everything's very meticulously laid out.
Yeah.
It's not like Ray was a psychopath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm
Like
not trying to. I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but the little girl's hair. I mean, come on.
Come on, and her glasses and everything like that.
And so
she's-
obviously their dad's not in the picture, so I'm guessing that they're going to meet their ghost dad.
No, I think what'll happen is Paul Rudd and their mom will hook up.
Carrie Coon,
And
yeah.
that'll be that.
They'll be the next generation of Ghostbusters, but
I bet there'll be
hopefully-
an Egon ghost. That's what I think will happen.
Well-
because they said that all 4 of the Ghostbusters are going to make an appearance. So that's the only way I feel like they could do it.
Okay, yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I think that's amazing that they have the real guys coming in and being part of it as well.
Yeah.
You know, in some capacity.
I just want to see Bill Murray and more things. So
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. No, I think this movie.
I
Would
did
be
like
really
that
great.
they used the quote from the original movie too.
Yeah.
Was that new dialogue though? You think?
Well, I think it was Rudd saying it, wasn't it? It wasn't Murray.
No,
was
it was Bill
It was Murray.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was him in the jail cell. I think.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think it was new.
I
But
think it was new.
you're exactly right. That's where it was from.
Yeah,
but I didn't
yeah.
know if it was new or the same.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think
telling
it
you
was.
guys, I think I got an ear for this. I think he re-recorded the same dialogue.
Well, he's going to be in the movie, so you're probably right. I
think
don't
so.
see why not.
He was saying the reference was from that scene.
No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're absolutely correct.
We'll see. We'll see when it comes out.
But it looks really good. I thought it was cool. They had the Ecto-1 out tearing up Jake and Green Acres.
yeah, because the kid is
That is a cool image.
the kid is technically the older kid is supposed to be like a genius with electronics or something like that.
Well, and he wants a
Electronics
car
and
real bad.
cars,
He wants a car real bad is what
So
it
he
is. He's
fixes it
16
up.
and they don't have any money and they
Right.
finds the Ecto-1. But now, the one thing they add to it was cool, I thought, because it's from the cartoon, was they had that gunner seat that
Yeah.
popped out.
Yeah, dude, I
And
forgot
that was
that
from
was-
the real Ghostbusters cartoon.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Not the Ghostbusters cartoon, because that was a piece
the
of
real
crap.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
But the real
Ghost-
Ghostbusters cartoon.
And have you ever seen the other one, Extreme Ghostbusters?
No.
Is that what it's called? The
don't
newer
know.
one? It's like a newer one?
No.
Oh, I used to watch it when I was
Oh no, I think I remember it, but
You know what I'm talking about?
There's a really good episode of the real Ghostbusters where they go to a town, and as they're going through the town, they figure out that half the town is vampires and half the town is werewolves, and they fight every night. It's like, how cool is that?
Dang. Well, it was a cool show.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's a great show, man.
Yeah.
If you
No,
get a chance to
I'm
watch
excited for this movie big time.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I've been a big fan
Very
of
much big
Ghostbusters.
time.
Yeah, I never got to see the original one in the theaters until later on. I saw it on a re-release, but like the first time I watched it was in a little bitty town and it was on HBO or some shit like that. But I remember being like, man, this is so cool. I love Ghostbusters.
And can we just tell that kid from Stranger Things to stay out of the 80s? Obviously, like supernatural shit's gonna happen.
no,
right?
You should just tell all the people from Stranger Things to not do movies because they're in every movie that's coming out.
Yeah,
And
pretty much.
even though we talked about Black Widow, we actually didn't talk about David Harbour being in that.
Yeah.
But I want to shout out my
Guardian.
brother real quick because he has a little one, like very little one. And this year, good timing on him. He was a Ghostbuster, and his son was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yes.
How cool is that?
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Any other news, guys, before we get to Wrestling Corner?
No, man, I think we covered a lot.
That's a lot of stuff.
Did anybody come up with a mixtape this week?
Nope.
Son of
Want
a
to do the
bitch.
ding? And
Ready?
I just want to
Well-
go ding.
We're going to go Wrestling Corner real quick. I'm just going to talk a little bit, mostly about AEW Wrestling Corner. So I like to watch AEW. WWE TLC is tonight. I'm not even really that invested, and I feel real bad about it.
Tender loving care.
No, tables, ladders, and chairs.
Oh, okay.
Pay-per-view, so they can put
Okay.
people through the things. But, I don't know, man. I'm really into AEW. I think even if they're doing smaller numbers and smaller crowds, they're more passionate, and they have a deal with Hot Topic, and I haven't walked into a Hot Topic in probably over a decade.
Sure,
but
why
I did,
would you?
Yeah, I did the other day, and I was going to buy some of the T-shirts, but I didn't. Yeah, I like AEW. I know, Wrestling Corner.
Best ending ever.
Does anybody got anything else before I drop this mixtape? Because I'm
Why don't you drop this mixtape, son?
let's
we'll,
drop
historically, We have done a mixtape on every episode. And I would say that you have done about 90% of it.
Yeah, 90%.
Maybe 85, maybe 85%
Well,
from the
I
early
I was going
stuff.
to go 95.
Well, I'm going to bitch out on this one just because I was going to make a mixtape this morning and I totally biffed it.
Can we do something completely different?
Yes.
Can we
got
do a
something.
different kind of mixtape?
Sure. I got I got a couple songs. You want to just?
Well, here, this is my plan. That'll work out real well. We're going to round table real
Yeah,
quick.
let's round table.
We're going to
Okay.
go each 2 songs. We'll go right in a row. Tyson, we'll start with you and work clockwise.
All right.
Cool. So this is the mixtape. We'll name it when we're done, or we'll call it number, whatever it might be, because that's what Brock likes to name them.
This is Rando Bando.
Rando Bando.
Anyway, first song, Bad Religion, 21st Century Digital Boy.
Yes, great song.
And then, should I do another one?
No, we should go over to this guy.
Wicked World by the Black Sabbath.
Nice. New Skin by Incubus.
Big Down by Muse.
Okay.
It's too fast. I can't write this down.
That's a good song.
I give up.
We'll listen to the recording.
Yeah.
Here you go. You'll Never Walk Alone, Jerry and the Peacemakers.
Pacemakers? Jerry and the Pacemakers?
Peacemakers.
Wow, that sounds like an old band.
I thought it was Jerry and the Pacemakers.
Jerry and the Peacemakers, right?
I think it's Pacemakers.
You never walk alone. Okay, sorry.
Okay. Got something, Brock?
Yes. Yes. Gold Lion.
Oh, nice.
That's a great one, too.
The Lap Dance is Always Better When the Stripper's Crying by the Bloodhound Gang.
Ooh.
That's a good one, too.
How many are we up to
Mitch. This will be number 8.
Choose your own song option.
now? You son of a bitch.
Move on.
Ghost. Here, I got one. Ghost of Love by David Lynch. He has a couple albums out. You should listen to them. They're
absolutely.
Weird. They're weird
Crazy
jazz.
Clown Time.
I would
Yeah.
put that in with like the Alan Moore albums, and there are some stuff on YouTube now. I was looking that there's some of the YouTube
Alan Moore.
music from Alan Moore. It's not the same CD that I had, but
Oh, I want that. Yes.
I can't find it.
But
That's
I
the
know,
problem.
but he's like, I am a wizard. I am a magician. Have you ever seen interviews of him?
Yes.
I am Alan Moore.
So we have 7 songs and a Choose Your Own Adventure on the last one, right?
Yeah.
Do we got any more?
Well, sure, we can keep going around, whatever.
I got
I
one.
think that's good. All right, go ahead. Add one more.
Fine, last one. Waitress in the Sky by The Replacements. 'Cause I love that song.
Boom.
Boom.
Done.
Dundies. I know your dogs are going nuts.
I know. They're like, you guys should have been done with this QuickCast about 10 minutes ago, you assholes.
And let's wrap it up on that note.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So from historic Manitou Springs, Colorado, this has been the Drop Culture Podcast, QuickCast. And I'm Dan.
I'm hungry.
I'm Tyson, and I'm out.
I'm Brock.
And I gotta poop.
Good night.
Boom.